Hi YouTubers, welcome to another episode of All Things Cox Lawnboss. Now if you find that your main drive belt, the one that goes from the engine right through to the back, which would be this upper belt just there, if that belt's a bit loose, it just has no power to actually ride, it just sort of vibrates a bit and it doesn't move forward well, or it's like really slow, chances are your belt is slipping and either needs tightening or, in the worst case scenario, replacing. So I think I've told you before, for this job you need a 13mm spanner. There's 4 bolts, 1, 2, 3 and 4 there. So the main problem is actually getting the engine to move forward, and you're having to lever in here with some kind of lever. There's always a danger that you could actually damage the engine casing if you put a big metal bar in there and crank it up. So I was thinking, what if you actually used the strap, and if you used a winch, so you put the strap where it's safe behind the engine and attach it to your vehicle winch. In my case I've got a rearward facing ATV winch, which is not super powerful, but it actually does the job. But what I have found is that the chocks are not really enough to hold her back. When you pull on the winch, she just slides along the grass toward the car. However, if you have an assistant, they can actually sit on the mower, put the left brake on, and then using the chocks and something else to block a wheel, it actually does pull the engine forward. So I loosened those 4 bolts I told you with the 13mm spanner, got my wife to sit on it. She applied the left hand brake, park brake, and it actually did move forward at least a centimeter, and you can see there where it moved forward about a centimeter. So it definitely tightened it up a whole centimeter, which I think will probably be enough to maintain the tension on the belt. While that was tensioned by the winch, I tightened it down with the spanner, and yeah, so she should be good now. So yeah, just a strap around the engine, sort of going as nicely on the back as possible there, and yeah, it actually worked pretty well. I'll show you what it does without a passenger on board. She just slides on the ground. So you've got to have either 4-wheel chocks or someone sitting on it preferably. That extra weight just gives it the stability required. One thing you could do is actually to chain her or tie her down using this spot here to something like a fence post and then winch the engine forward. That'll mean you can do it yourself as well. Yeah, it actually worked, so that's a recommended option if you have a vehicle winch. Yeah. Well, hope that tip helps. Have a good day. Bye.